Blog Talk Radio. What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to Real Talk, Real Plans with Riri and
Coco.
I am not sure what was going on with Blog Talk today, but baby, they trying to trip. They don't want us to be great.
Yeah, no, because it kept cutting me off.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. Okay, all right, cool.
No,
I feel better. I'm like, what? Wait a minute now. And I was actually prepared on time today.
Oh, good.
So
I was here, 2 minutes?
Yeah. I was prepared. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
How you doing today?
Tired. I didn't get out of bed till late. When I was real late because I need to go get my nails done.
Did you go get them
I
done?
don't sleep at night. Yeah, I got there at 4. That was right after I got out of bed.
Okay. Well, I got up early because, of course, I had to screen. And by screen, I mean take a drug test.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got up early, did that, and then went on a breakfast date. And yes, went to the Flying Biscuit.
Dominic, not today.
Huh? Oh.
No, I'm talking to Dominic. Not today, dude.
That's the realness of it all. The realness of it all. Even all Dominics matter, right?
Yeah.
So after the breakfast date, I came home, took a shower, moisturized, came upstairs, and got on my spot and went to sleep and slept and could probably go back to sleep.
Oh.
Like the joy of my life is sleeping.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, no, mine too.
So what do you have in your cup today?
Cran apple juice. I'm living life on the edge, baby.
I know. I actually have one like right beside me that I borrowed from your home. I was like, ooh.
Oh.
Ooh,
yeah.
This looks good. I need that.
Oh, no. Well, I'm glad you were able to partake.
Yes. Well, I am drinking. Oh, my God. Let me tell you about this coffee. I know y'all sick of me and my coffee talks, but listen, since I have started getting the subscription and since I've been venturing out to just pass the Dunkin' Donuts coffee, I'm like, ooh, this is, you know? I can't even, like, when I was at the Flying Biscuit this morning, I was like, no, I don't even want no coffee. I'll just make some at home. Mine is better. Like, I feel bougie.
Oh, is that where y'all went? Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that where y'all went to Flying Biscuit?
Mm-hmm. It is. So, yeah. This one is from Junior's Java in Morgan, and it is the one called A Cup of Irie. So it's vanilla, caramel, and non-alcoholic rum. Like those are the notes in it, and I put like a little caramel macchiato in it.
Oh, that sounds
Set
good.
that thing off. Even was like, that thing smell good. I was like, don't it? Don't it? And a
That's
lot of times
funny.
when they tell you the notes in coffee, it's like you can't taste them, but
Mhm.
I can actually taste the notes in this one. Like that coffee that you gave
Oh.
me yesterday, it was really good. It was so dark and rich, and even though I had the Kahlua creamer in it, it didn't take away from the richness of the coffee, and I really love that for me.
Oh, good. Yeah, because you're really into your coffees, and I love that for you. That
I
you get
am,
into
and
your coffees.
I am. I mean, I'm not an expert yet, but I might be getting into it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about making a
I'm
coffee
about to say
journal.
you're getting there. Oh, that would be good. Especially that you
I
have
mean,
all the different flavors now.
yeah, yeah, and you know what? When I thought about when I left after I told you to put all that coffee stuff in the D stash,
What coffee stuff? Oh, yeah. That's why I was giving it to you. That's okay. I can take it out.
I was like, ooh, that would be a good
Yeah, you could
idea.
have made you a good little coffee journal. And with them, you could use a small one. You know, you remember the smaller one you had, and you were like, oh, but I don't know what I would do with that.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
your
and I
whole
have
coffee
I,
list.
I have some more of those, so I think that might be what I do because I can print some off on the tiny printer
Mhm.
and put them in there, talk about what notes they have, how I enjoyed it, what creamer tastes best with it, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna channel my inner Bianca because Bianca is,
Okay.
listen, when I tell you baby is organized, if you don't know who I'm talking about, her name is Bianca Plans, or at Bianca Plans on Instagram, and she is organized. She's like, no, no, I know what planner covers I have, and I have them organized by size, where I got them from, where I've tucked them away until it's time to use them again. If I've given them to someone, so I won't buy it again.
Child, yeah, she is too organized.
Too organized. I'm like, yeah, I need some of that in my life. It
Yes.
really made me question my decisions. Like, am I really a planner? Am I
Yes.
really?
Yeah. Am I really?
Am I really?
Okay.
Speaking of planner talk, what is in your plan? What planner are you using this week for work or for otherwise? And
I Well, I got inspired yesterday at the meetup.
okay, we're gonna talk
And
about the
so
meetup
back
too.
into oh yeah, but I'm back in my classic because I was so impressed by everybody's classic. But I feel like mine is too big because it's inside that Notique. So I think I'm gonna use the covers. I forgot who I got them from, but you can just snap them in, the snap-in covers. So it's more like a notebook feel than the big Notique feel.
Yeah, I
You
couldn't
know what I'm
imagine
saying?
having
The
a
Notique
classic in
cover.
a Notique.
Yeah, it's it's a little clunky. I mean, I love my Notique, so don't get me wrong, people, but it's a lot, especially if I'm using it for work.
Especially for a class. It's if you're not gonna leave it there, it's a lot to travel back and forth with.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Um, I like that. Um, I have made some planner changes.
Okay, let's hear 'em.
So, work I was using an A5. I know this is like devastating to me, you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so for work I was using an A5 rings because um I wanted to use some of the things that I already had. And, it's nothing to print something, punch three holes in it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or however many holes is in an A5 rings. I can't even think. Anyway, um, well, I was I guess I don't know. Maybe I was tired of the blush color, whatever it was. I was like, I need to change. So I'm back in Gigi. I know y'all remember Gigi.
Yay. Yeah.
Gigi is my
Yeah.
boo.
Remember,
So
she's like family.
she is. I'm like, you remember her? Remember when you was young? Remember she used to write down all your plans? Remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
you remember.
You remember her. Okay, girl. Yeah, so yeah, I'm back in Gigi. Half letter disbound. I needed something fun and bright for the summer, like keep me engaged. So I am a Patreon member of Scrap Craftastic, and so she always has these dashboards. Actually, let me stop lying. This dashboard was actually in her Facebook group, Scrap Craftastic, and it was a freebie Friday insert. And it was like for Cinco de
Okay.
Mayo, but it's so bright and so colorful, and it just works for how gay June is and how bright the summer is, and just making you want to look at it, make you want to pick it up. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, this, because that blush pink was like, okay, this is enough of this.
Mm. Yeah. I got a June spread from First Planning.
Ooh. She did have
Yeah.
a good verse planning, had a really cute pride kit. If you want to use it, you can go to verseplanning.com and you can use code Erica15 and get a discount like 15%. And you too can be an ally. If you're not going to be gay, you can just be an ally if you must.
Well, I am an ally. Thank you very much. And I can't find my ally stickers.
No.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to them. And then I don't even remember where I bought them from. I'll find them. They're in here. But that's why I wind up with so much stuff, because I'll be like, can't find it, just buy some more. So if somebody know where I can find some, let me know, because I'm a little stressed out.
Also, oh no. Also, I know Calibri Charms has a cute little pride kit, and their shipping is top notch. Like, order today. I ordered it in the middle of the night, right? You know how I do my late night shopping when I just
I do,
have
and I
no
can
self
appreciate
control.
that.
Yeah, no self control. Um, and um, I ordered in the middle of the night. By the next morning, it was already shipped. I was
Oh.
like, well, damn. Well, damn. Well, damn. So, I just realized that I just found out that she had a pride kit, and so you can use Kristen 10 there and save 10%. It's not my code, but it's a code, and who don't like to save money? Okay, who?
Oh,
Um,
that's right.
um, somebody was supposed to call in and do an interlude, so I don't want to get started on anything else.
An interlude?
An interlude. Someone wants to announce something to us
Oh.
about something, and so they are going to call in, and so I'm kind of waiting on them. So we'll just go back to planner talk for now. I heard through the
Okay.
grapevine that Planner Memory Social is canceled.
It's canceled. Yeah,
I
it
am
is.
devastated.
I know. I was looking so forward to it. I even had my table made gifts already.
Oh man, how did I not get one of those?
Well, we never had um the meetup. The
No, I know, but
function.
I'm saying I was over there yesterday. I would have saw him. I would have took one. Hold
Oh, we
on one
probably never made it
second.
over to the. All right.
Hold on a second. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hi, Riri. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi, this is Sasha, the certifiable diva of Night Talks with Sasha. How are you all tonight? Hello, Coco. Is this Coco?
Hi,
Right?
Sasha.
Hi,
Hi, Sasha. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you tonight? You know,
We
I thought we was
we are
playing
good.
Where is Coco?
No, not tonight. Not tonight. We'd have to play that till probably
Man.
June.
Okay. I was wondering. I was looking for it. I was like, we ain't playing. Where's Coco tonight? Because Coco is right up in the flat. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here tonight.
Okay, good. It's good to hear you. Hi, Riri. How are you, love?
I'm good, Pookie. How you doing?
I am wonderful. The reason I'm calling is because I want to make an announcement. I want to invite you ladies, and I want to also invite the Real Talk, Real Listeners planner soiree, all y'all, because I just keep acting like I don't want to be a planner because the evangelist ain't evangelized me yet. So, but anyway, I want to invite you to an expo that's going to take place June the 29th. It's called the Supersize Your Life Expo. Now, what's so extraordinary about this expo, y'all, is that it was put on, it is by a black woman, number one, a black woman, and a plus size, a super size woman. And it's for us, by us. So everything is size inclusive. If you are a plus size person, you're welcome. If you are a super size BBW, you're welcome. If you have any mobility issues, you're welcome. And we want you all to come out and celebrate this extraordinary event, this expo that's going to take place. And it's going to be in Atlanta. It's going to be 2 days, June the 29th and the 30th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, we're going to have some closed-door discussions. We're going to have some people there. Now, y'all know Pretty Fat Girl Gang. You know her. Don't piss me off. She's going to be there both days, right? We're also going to run into, do some bra fittings, like the bra fittings from Livy Ray. They used to be the Double Divas. She broke up.
Oh, they had a TV show, right?
Yeah, she was on 90 Day Fiancé also.
Yes, honey, her and the best friend Cynthia are no longer friends, but
I know. And she got rid of that husband.
Honey.
Yes, girl. Yes. She was cleaning house, right? Well, she's going to be doing live bra fittings at the Supersize Your Life Expo. There's going to be makeovers. There's going to be food. There's going to be clothing. And with the clothing, there are going to be vendors there that are going to go up to a size 40. So if you, like I said, if you know someone that is a supersized BBW, they don't get out a lot. The thing about this group that I'm in that's called the Juicy Peaches, we are about supersized BBW plus size women, and we're about living our lives outside and living our lives more abundantly. we're stopping being inside because we can't fit, we don't fit, people staring at us. That's not what this is about. Us Juicy Peaches, we outside all 24, baby. So I want y'all to come out. Also, if you want to dress up on the 27th and you want to put on your fancy wear, or if you just want to support, we're having a butterfly ball. It is a black tie formal event. This event is a fundraiser that's for our lipedema warriors and lipedema warriors. So these people that have the problems with the swelling of their legs and other extremities and things like that. So we're trying to raise money to get more awareness for lymphedema and for the lipedema. Our goal is $10,000. So even if you can't come out, please think about donating. If you know someone that suffers from lymphedema, please encourage them to dress up and come out. Now, if they are a lymphedema warrior, the tickets are $75, but for general admission, it is $150. But now I know that's a little pricey, but with that $150 ticket, you're going to get dinner, you're going to get drinks, music, entertainment. It's going to be a really nice event. Also, you're going to get to walk the red carpet. As you walk the red carpet, because we're superstars, you're going to get pictures taken, and afterwards, those pictures are going to be given to you so that you can take them as a memento for the ball. The colors for the ball is going to be sort of a teal color, because that is what is the color for lymphedema. But you're welcome to wear anything, but it just has to be formal. Yeah, don't y'all come in no jeans, no hats, no sneakers, no none of that.
No bonnet. Leave your bonnet at home.
Nope. Leave the bonnet at home.
Well, if I wear any dress, I'm gonna have on some gym shoes, some sneakers. So they just gonna have to figure out how to let me in.
That's okay. I mean, because there's a lot of our warriors that have issues with wearing shoes because of the swelling of their lower extremities, like legs and their feet, and it's hard for them to wear certain shoes. So if they're more comfortable with a pair of sneakers, then by all means wear your sneakers. That's what you're more comfortable with. We're all about being fancy dressed, pretty, but at the same time, comfortability, because we want you to be comfortable. Again, the ball is going to be size inclusive, and if you know anyone that is supersized and they're worried about, because there's a supersized BBW, that is one of the concerns that we have a lot of times when we're going out in society, worrying that are we going to fit? Is there enough room? Can I get there? Is the bathroom big enough for me to get in? Those are some of the things that we have to contend with. But with Juicy Peaches, Unique, she makes those things, she tries to make those things something that you don't have to worry about. She tries to fix them. And if she can't fix it right then, she will do her darndest to work it and get it done. So she wants everyone to live life more abundantly. And that's our motto for the Juicy Peaches. So I just wanted to invite you all, if you want more information about the Butterfly Ball or even about the Supersize Your Life Expo, check out the website, and it is SSYLExpo.com. So again, that is SSYLExpo.com. There you can find out all the information that you need about ticket information, how to pay for the tickets. And if the $150 or the $75 is too much, because I know we're in some hard economic times, you can easily do this on, you can do it on Easy Pay as well to get your ticket. You make like 4 payments and you can get your ticket that way as well. So again, Unique, she has thought
Shout out
about
to the PayPal and phone.
Hey, you know? And so that's the thing about the expo as well. So even if it's not something that you may want to do, please tell somebody, especially if you have a cousin, a mom, or auntie, or whoever, and they're always at home because they feel like they can't go anywhere, or that they're going to get scared at, or anything like that. Please encourage them to come out, because again, this expo, it's got everything, y'all. Everything. It even has the mobility scooters. So if you have a hard time walking, you can get yourself, rent a scooter, and they're affordable. So it's not like you're going to be having to pay a lot of money out of pocket to get that. So we thought about those things. We thought about there's a seat here. There's no arms on the chairs. Just everything that you can think of, it has been thought out and planned with this expo. So please come out. Thank you for letting me talk about them juicy peaches.
You're welcome. You know, I talked about Kappa Delta Theta, which is a plus-size sorority that I am a member of. I just crossed in November. And I definitely will make sure that they that I will make sure that they know, because the fatties, you know, we like to be out in these streets. Also, we too cute to be hidden, you know, somewhere.
Yes.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
No more
so thank
of
you.
that. That's what Juicy Peaches is about. No more hiding away, letting life pass you by. So, and also, if you want to join the Facebook group, now the thing about Juicy Peaches, we are a Facebook group, but we also do a lot of things and have events outside of Facebook where we get together. So if you're interested in joining the Juicy Peaches and joining the family, look us up on Facebook. You can also look us up on Instagram and YouTube, because Juicy Peaches has a YouTube page as well. So.
All right. So shout out to the Juicy Peaches. Shout out to Night Talks with Sasha. If you are interested in like current events and just regular old talking shit that doesn't have anything to do with planning, you feel free to check out Night Talks with Sasha. She usually has it on Friday night, sometimes Saturday nights, where she just, you know, has a time. Last night she talked about Gail wig so bad, honey. She talked about Gail's wig so bad that I was just like, oh my God, I wasn't even gonna bring it up today, but you made me bring it up.
Girl, let's do it right now. Let's have a moment of silence for Gail King's wig, because baby, that wig needs to be retired. You heard me? It even looks
She needs to let it go.
bird nesty. Yes, it's no. We gotta do better. Oprah can buy her girlfriend a new wig. I mean, have y'all seen Oprah's new wig?
I don't really see her like that.
Yeah, I try hard not to pay any attention to Oprah and Gail, because I'm a little irritated by them, but I won't get into it now. But yeah, maybe we'll have.
I understand. bring that over there on, bring that over there on my platform because we, as I say, let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk. Okay. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Because I want to be the next Wendy Williams. That's my goal. Messy but not malicious.
Okay, isn't it great? Messy but not malicious.
Well,
I love it.
I
All right. Well, thank you so much, Sasha the Diva, for calling in.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you for having me. All right, y'all have a great show. And I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Bye.
All right. So, the idea of an event for plus size or super plus size women really is close to my heart because I am a self-certified fatty and I love it for me. I love that for me. I love that for me. I've always been very confident in my skin, but sometimes you're not. And it's so funny that she brings up not being able to think about things like not being able to fit in chairs and not being able to go to fit in bathrooms and stuff, because I will go somewhere and if they have those white plastic chairs like at the cookouts and stuff, I will stand up the whole fucking time. Ain't no way you about to get me in that chair.
Yeah, so I can fall and bust my ass.
Right. Not happening. And it's crazy. Yesterday, okay, so a few weeks back, we started talking about the whole bariatric process. So now you guys are invested. And so I just get to tell you everything now, right? Because you already know. So welcome to my deranged mind. So anyway, so yesterday I went to a bariatric support group meeting. And it was held at a hospital, something Cobb, Wellstar Cobb, something. And they go around and they're like, well, why do you want to have surgery? And everybody talks about all these health issues. And one of the ladies, beside me was like, I want to fit in this chair. They have this whole thing. And instead of them having chairs for, with no sides or
bariatric patients,
yeah, you got us squished up in these chairs that leave skinny people. Just hear me out for a minute. Y'all don't think about this, but we do. But they have you sitting in these chairs where your thighs are so close to the thing that when you get up, you have dents in your thighs. And so when you walk the next day, you rubbing your thighs because the chair was too skinny on your legs. And I just thought it was so tone deaf at that location, because at the location where I go, all the chairs are wide. If I'm telling you it's wide, it's wide enough for me and my book bag to sit in it. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that care. And so the fact that they're having an event that's planned around this type of, with all these things in mind, I know that it's going to be so welcoming. And so many people are going to have fun. I planned on going because I'll fuck with the Pretty Fat Girl gang. She's the one who did the videos when she was talking about bathing with the big back. And she was in the shower in the little two-piece talking about lift up your roll and cock that leg up and wash. So I've been fucking with her for a long time. And so she's going to be there, and I just cannot wait for the opportunity to meet her and let her know that I am her favorite Instagram fan.
Aww.
Yeah. She's the one who gave me that thing, never clap for a clown.
Hello.
Because we ain't at the circus. Never clap for a clown. Period. So anyway, that was that. I guess it is time to pay some bills. And how do we do that, you ask?
Oh, really? How do we do that?
Oh, yeah. How do we do that? We start to talk about our paid sponsor. Woo! I wish we had some applause. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's the applause, y'all. This episode is sponsored by Frolicking Brains. Frolicking Brains is a badass journaling salon over on Patreon. Come join us and shake off the stress of your work week and pregame your weekend. They also have an Etsy shop that offers stickers, journaling prompts, queer cut washi strips, and inserts to help you redefine your experiences and envision your future. Smooth paper, vibrant colors, and hand fucking cut awesomeness is what Frolicking Brains Etsy shop has to offer. This weekend there's a Budget Be Damned sale that Frolicking Brains will be participating in from May 24th through 26th. There's a giveaway in the Budget Be Damned Facebook group, and Frolicking Brains Plans and JC will be hosting another giveaway on her Instagram account. So please be sure to check out those. And then after the sale or before the sale, you can always use code Erica22 in order to get my awesome freebie and 22% off. And yeah,
what?
so
and 22%.
And 22%. She's not one of these people that's giving out 10%. But I'm telling you, once you go the first time, you're gonna want to get them back, right? Because they are really good, really good. They're so soft, they're so smooth, and I used them this week because, of course, Mermaid. So I can't wait to show you guys my week. I thought it was so cute, and I don't know, it's just so soft. I just keep feeling it, like right. Oh, it's like that premium matte paper. Anyway, you get the point. Go check out Frolicking Brains, and yeah. All right. Next topic. Do you have another topic?
I thought we were going to talk about. Well, shit, I just lost it.
I want to talk about
the thing yesterday.
Yes, old school planner meetups. That's what I want to talk about. The old school planner meetups. When you think, Coco, of old school planner meetups, what do you think about?
Meeting once a month or every other month, something like that. Just bring your stuff, chill, talk about things, and do some regular schmegular just planning. Not for any particular thing, like your own personal stuff, but you're there together with your peeps, snacking on something, chatting it up, whatever. Nothing like, it doesn't have to be extravagant. You don't need no table-made gifts. You don't need swaps. You don't need to bring me anything. We just meeting up somewhere neutral so we can all hang out.
Yeah. Like just some friends. You go, you talk shit, you laugh.
Yeah.
You might grab something to eat. Just a good old time to actually plan, your week, your month, and you get a chance to like look at other people's stuff.
Yeah. It was pre-pandemic. I'm like, thank God, let's bring back pre-pandemic life. I really enjoyed it.
The first planner meetup that I ever went to was the one where I met you.
Oh, really?
At Jason. Yes.
Huh. Look at there. See? Great things happen at these events.
It does. And so that was my very first one. And because prior to that, I was just a planner in my own mind by myself and with my sister.
Yeah.
And so when she found the planner community, she's like, Pooh, I found your people. I found your people. I'm like, what? Is others out there? And she's like, yes, bitch, yes. So then I don't know how I ended up in the Outlaws, but there was the planner meetup and we decided to go, and so it was really awesome to, meet you and then look at where we are now, 3 years later.
Look
right?
at that. Look at that.
Look at God. I want to talk about. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say before the pandemic, I used to host meetups like at Michael's, Panera's, Hobby Lobby, or whatever, because you could use their little room at the craft stores. I don't know if you can anymore. And I had a nice little group going, and then life happened after the pandemic, and now. But it was I had so much fun yesterday because it was just like it was just nice. It was no. I don't know. It was just nice. It was just nice to be there with some like-minded people just chilling. We planned for 2 hours, I think it was. We were there for 4 or so. But it was nice to do that. It was just good. And and again, I met people that I hadn't met previously, and I think we've already planned to do another one next month. Just got to find out the place. But it was nice.
The location. Okay, so
yeah.
You know how we do when we do planner events, we do the good, the bad, and ugly. Well, since it's not an event, we don't have to do all that. So I wanted to talk about the pros and the cons of the pros and the cons of old school planner meetups. Because, like you said, it's time to get pre-pandemic, meetups back out there. I know a lot of people do them, but there are still people who are, I guess, I don't know, afraid? Maybe not afraid.
To just host a meetup like that, like yesterday?
Yeah. Like, what if
Why?
someone doesn't come?
Well, I'll tell you this. The first one that I ever hosted, it was just me, one of my coworkers, and the one lady who had joined the group. Now, you had all these people who said they were going to come, and they didn't. But, every month they kind of just started to catch on. So you do have that. I mean, but I don't know. You just got to.
If you're there to plan, you're there to plan. Yeah. So a question from the chat is, who all goes to meetups like the ones that we went to?
What do you mean, who?
Like, what types of people? Like, there's most of the time they're not like a big shop owners or anything like that. They're just regular planner people who.
But Erica goes to regular ones out, because then she she was at Trisha's one time. So, I mean, they do have them. Oh, because in paper, what's it is? Plum soap. You know what I'm trying to say. She hosts one every month, and it's just, I mean, she just hosts it, but it's not like you have to buy her stuff to go or whatever.
Yeah. So just local events.
Yeah, it's just a local event. Yeah, but it's not like a whole planner conference. You don't have to pay to go. And I'm not sure about Plum Paper Soul, but I don't think you had to, because I think she just called it a monthly meetup.
Yeah.
But I'm sure with that, people buy some of her stuff, because you get there and you need things.
Right. Like, girl, I need these purple pumpkins. Let me get them.
Yeah.
Man, those purple pumpkins, I ain't even use them. It was so pretty.
I know.
So, JC says, Plans and JC says, some of the pros are it's free. There's real planning and real friends.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we met in the mall food court. And so if you wanted something to eat, the food was right there. It's, you don't have to pay for the venue.
Right.
And it's a public space, big enough. It was big, area was big enough for everybody. And we did actually add on to it when other
over
people
and over,
came,
right?
so,
when more people showed
up. Mhm. So yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed it.
So how would you go about finding local meetups in your area?
So there's Facebook groups for I forget what you call it. It's like meetups and conventions or something. There's a meetup.com
Do people
app.
still use Meetup?
Yeah, people do still use Meetup. And I mean, there's just different Facebook groups. In Marketplace, sometimes on Facebook, but it's not really I don't know, it's like an extension to it or something, because they'll have like area events. There's somewhere on there where you can find area events. That, and I guess, just kind of looking for it. I don't know about Instagram or any of those things, any places. But yeah, people do still use Meetup. Isn't that what it's called? Meetup? Or Meet?
Yeah, it
something,
is
whatever
called
it is.
Meetup.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I didn't know anything about Meetup, and when me and 55 were courting, she would talk about this Meetup. Girl, yes, we was courting.
Yeah, actually, my first one, my first planner group, I created on Meetup. That was in like 2017 or 18, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, so she would talk about these meetups, and I would be like, "You just out here in these streets hoeing? That's what you're doing? That's what we do?" And she was like, "No, no." And so she told me all about it. I didn't know anything about it, which is probably why I was just planning by myself. The way that I found out about the first planner meetup that I went to, it was just I had started looking for all these planner groups, and I found some people that were local in one of them, and Jaisha said that she was hosting it. Jaisha is Plan to Be Extra. Now she's in Denver, and she's hosting planner meetups in Denver. So if you're in Denver, check out Plan to Be Extra on Instagram and see if she's close, and maybe y'all can go to her meetups because it was really nice. But anyway, and it was just, I found out because they were in the Facebook group and local, and so Tamika says, not y'all was courting like the Mormons. No, we was courting like good Southern belles. I was being courted like I was the prize, because I'm is the prize.
Hello. Yeah, and I mean, I even met 3 people yesterday that live right here near my house. So I didn't know those people before yesterday. So it's really nice,
And I'm so the craziest part is, I wanted to tell you this. I'm just gonna call you out while we on the show because we're friends here, right?
Oh God. Yeah.
You actually talked to Trisha on the show. Like, she's called in. We've had a whole talk. Yes. Yes.
I know.
Oh, you did know that?
Yeah, and then I talked to her. I saw her at Galentine's, I think. It was either Galentine's or the Christmas one, or maybe both. I don't know.
It was probably both. I think she's been to both of them. And I think that's a good thing about the Metro Atlanta area. Like, we be in these streets. So, like, if you go to one thing, you're going to see somebody else. Like, I was really surprised I didn't see Kamiko yesterday, but I figured that they on the south side or the east side, so they didn't want to come way, way across town. But because nothing is ever close to me, I just travel everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm going to have to do one by you.
Girl, ain't nobody going to come. They're going to be like, where? Hell no.
Timbuktu. Put Timbuktu on the invitation.
Yeah. North Timbuktu, and more people will come.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the next one.
Me too. It was fun, and I know 55 really wanted to be there, and she couldn't be there yesterday. Speaking of, I know somebody's already talked about donations, but let me just put this plug out there. My wife is on the board of this organization called Zami Nobla, and it's basically a national organization for older Black lesbians. Like, when people aren't married and they don't have like a big like family circle, sometimes they need assistance, right? And so we're trying take care of the elderly in our, you know, population. So if you're interested, Pride is coming up. If you're interested in, you know, donating some funds to a lesbian organization, think about it. $5, $10. If I get any copies, for the month of June, I will donate half of that to Zami Nobla.
Wait a minute. I thought yesterday, girl, I am so confusion. I thought she was on a work. I was thinking a board of directors at work, so she just got her promotion to Z.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, I am so confused with everything these days. Excuse me, y'all.
You need some B12. I keep telling you that.
I know.
You need B12.
I need some of
life.
everything, but you know what though? I do feel better since I was wearing my hormone patch.
Oh, good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to tell her that is her payment. The pen was her payment for.
What was her payment?
The pen was payment for her diagnosis of you.
That's right. For those of you who don't know, like my mom would say, "Oh, you got menopause." Girl, I was so done with her.
You got the menopause.
I was like, Mama, I didn't catch it. So anyway, I am like, well, my numbers say I'm postmenopausal. So it's a long story, but some of my health issues and chronicles have been because of my estrogen deficiency. And 55, so graciously, as I was having a panic attack and another health crisis a couple weeks ago, right? I called
at 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah, because I know they're up, and so I needed somebody to talk me through my anxiety attack. And they were like, and she was killing herself laughing at me, but she was like, "Girl, that ain't nothing but your hormones. You in menopause." And the next day I made an appointment, and I went on Tuesday, and sure enough, so now I have a hormone replacement patch. Thanks to 55 for starting me on my way. So yes, I owe her.
You owe us, because we was both looking up symptoms for menopause. Both
I know, but she knew it without looking it up because she was too busy laughing and rolling on the floor laughing at me to be looking something up.
You know,
but I'm so glad she was though, because it helped me that night. You know, the laughing, her laughing was killing me, so it helped me.
So I was just okay. So I have a friend who is one of my Planet Shenanigans peeps, and she lost one of her cats this week.
Oh.
So I would just like to hold a moment in our hearts for Smokey for sharing, because she was devastated. She was devastated.
Oh my God, I would be too. Oh.
She had the cat for. Had him
sorry.
for 17 years. Cat has lived longer than some humans I know. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things is, while she was openly grieving, there was like, you know, of course people are like, I'm sorry. I don't, you know, I'm so sorry. You know, basically there's nothing more for me to really be able to say other than I'm sorry. And I immediately went into, tell me a story. Tell me what you loved about him. You know, like talking her through her grief, and then I'll make a joke so she would laugh. And I don't know where that comes from in me. It's like a nervous reaction, but I have to crack that joke. Not that I'm laughing at your pain, but it calms me down, and I think in turn calms you down. Like you said, us cracking up laughing, like tears running down our face, made you laugh also and calm down also, while letting you know that we are taking you seriously. We are, you know, holding you in our hearts. We are thinking about you. And so, you know, it's funny that you bring that up, because I was just thinking earlier today, like, damn, I hope Sherry didn't think I was sorry. I don't know if I was supposed to say her name. Yeah, I did. Okay. Anyway, I really hope that Sherry didn't think that I was trying to make light of it.
Minimize.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't at all. I just wanted to like
Like people
soothe
always
her.
say, remember the good times. So you wanted
Yeah,
her to
may
be
their
able
memory
to
be a
have those.
blessing, right? So
Mhm.
tell me what we loved about Smokey so that I can help you remember those times when you have another bad time. Or, I don't know. I don't know what that is in me. And sometimes I call it the Captain Save a Hoe mentality. I know I have that, and I don't know if that's one of the things that is Captain Save a Hoe ish. But it works sometimes it don't work. But it's me. My bad.
Well, no, I think you are good with grief. I mean, you were good with me yesterday also, with my uncle, stuff. And, even just having you there to listen and cry with me. And then we laugh and joke and then we go and rummage through the craft room. That's good. You're a good person for that. That's your one of your gifts, because you've got many, but that's one of your gifts when people are in despair, to be able to bring them out of that.
And you knew
And
I was crying. I
I'm
was trying not
grateful.
to let you know I was crying with you. No.
No, I know, but you're like, oh,
Ah,
can I cry with you? So,
I
no,
was.
I
I'm so
appreciate
sad.
that
Like,
though.
no.
No, I
Okay.
appreciate that, because some people be like, girl, please, he's still alive. Simmer down and get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
That's you.
or they're
That
like,
is
girl, look,
you.
I can't. No, no, no. I have a great bedside manner. I do. I do.
Tracy said, no, I think it's so important to be able to hold sadness with other emotions too, not to get rid of the sadness, but to not solely focus on it. And I guess I can
Yeah.
see that. Ray says that that's called empathy, and she called me love.
Yeah, and
Oh,
so maybe I don't have it.
it's a beautiful
No,
part
I
of your
do. I
lovely
do have it, and I
personality.
definitely feel bad about her cat. I do. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
you know how I
I
feel
have
about my cat.
I have nephew cats all over the world, and I love them. Dominic, Corey, I fuck with y'all the long way. Period.
Yeah, I tell my manager that all the time. When Dominic go, baby, he get on my damn nerves every day. But when he go, I'm gonna need bereavement. I
Yeah,
know y'all give. I told him that. I said, I know y'all give 3 days and all that for mamas and daddies and shit, but I'm gonna need a week or so for Dominic, and then periodic. He's my little baby.
okay. So, one other thing that I wanted to bring up is a new segment that was sparked by our discussion last week.
Oh,
It's called I don't have a cute doon 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 about like music for it either. I should probably try to find one for it. But it's called The Rabbit Hole of the Week.
oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I got a good sound too for that. Okay, I'm
Rabbit
gonna
Hole
download it.
Rabbit Hole of the Week. Monica, Penny Pincher Planner says, Chris knows I will need a hospital check in if and when I lost my Sammy pup son. Yeah, nephew Sammy, we can't, yeah, we grieving all that. Like, pets are family too. I do agree with that. And I would never say that, even though somebody right here is talking about nephew Corey almost got let out this afternoon. He left. I almost shut the door behind him. Listen, don't do my nephew like that. He can talk shit all he wants. leave my nephews alone, okay? Okay, so rabbit hole of the week. What is that, Coco? What is the rabbit hole of the week? Tell the listener.
Oh, Y'all know I love to cruise, right? So this is my TikTok rabbit hole.
Wait.
This
But
woman.
you got to talk about what the rabbit hole is first.
Oh, this woman's
No.
cabin got canceled.
No. What is the rabbit hole?
What you mean?
Like, what is it? Like, when you say rabbit hole, what do I mean? What is the rabbit hole of the week?
Oh, what is it to go down a rabbit hole? There's an event, an issue, a concern, a person, or something that you come across, and now you have to. Well, you don't have to, but I choose to, or most of us choose to, continue to find information about this one particular thing until you get to the beginning of it, and then bring yourself all the way back up to today.
Okay.
Where the issue is today, or if it was resolved. Sorry, I didn't know you meant the definition of a rabbit hole.
You know what? And I wish I would have had the word definition on the tip of my tongue, but words fail me sometimes.
No, me too. It's just a nonsensical situation that you just decide that you need to
invest it.
Yeah,
honey,
way to invest it.
And it was sparked because of the conversation last week about the rabbit hole, where you were down the horse giving birth. And so this week, of course, you sucked me in, and I watched a lot of horses give birth. And I was just like, oh, my God, why am I watching this? But I can't stop looking. And then I went to llamas, and I was like, ooh, llamas. And that was it.
Yeah, oh, God, you and the llamas. I did watch some llama shearing because of you.
I love them. Okay, so is your rabbit hole of the week?
So my rabbit hole of the week was Tiffany Banks, this lady who she had a Carnival cruise, and the night before she was going on this cruise that they've been planning for a year, it was canceled, and she was in a $15,000 suite for a week. Well, the suite was actually $12,000. Everything else on top of the suite, excursions and drink packages and all that, it kind of totaled out to like $15,000 the night before it got canceled. So she could not go on this thing. So everybody was pissed off with Carnival. Oh, they suck. How could they do this to you? Oh, a celebrity must have wanted that suite, so they kicked you out. It was all Carnival's fault, right? That's what everybody was saying. And I was like, that's not how this works. Nope, don't believe that. Ain't going to happen. Turns out, long story short, it wasn't Carnival's fault. It was her fault. I think she got a hater somewhere out in the world, and I can see why, because she's a pain in the ass. But she's got a hater somewhere out in the world. She posted her, how we all posted our excitement and our joy for doing something, but she posted her booking number. And anyone in the world can use your booking number connected to their booking online and then cancel. And that's what happened. Allegedly. Me, myself. She was going back and forth. The story doesn't totally add up to me, because the morning that she found out that it was canceled, supposedly, like she found out like 4 p.m. that it was canceled, but supposedly she woke up 6 a.m. that morning and she was putting all kind of stuff in her cart, like the Wi-Fi and different stuff that she was going to buy last minute and all that. So I'm not really sure still what happens, but what I will say is today or yesterday she had another issue. I ran across it today. Okay, so sorry. With all of that, they still flew to Florida because they had these flights. They found an Airbnb, all of this, and because her cruise was canceled. So, she's got all these travel influencers on there, trying to help her. And she was on a live with Mandy, who's a travel influencer and all that. And they were trying to help her and figure out and then talk to Carnival. And then she was like, oh, well, Carnival pissed me off, so I couldn't stay on the phone on hold for them because I wanted to salvage some of my vacation. Girl, $12,000? And you going to just be, I hung up. I didn't want to talk to them. I didn't want to be on hold anymore. And that's why I kept saying something more. There's something more to the story.
Okay, so $12,000 ain't no shit.
Girl, listen, for my little $4,000 cruises, I'd be like, So, what was I going to say? So anyway, so she's had all kind of different issues throughout the week, right? if they've got this really nice Airbnb, somebody at Disney, some little place, they did something nice for them or whatever because she's on there with her sad story. However, today or yesterday, they were taking one of the teenagers that was with them to the train station so they could go back home or whatever. And they park in, the kiss and ride area or park and kiss, whatever it is, where you kind of just unload and say goodbye. Well, they decided to park and go in. So when she come back, their van was hooked up to a tow truck. And the people was eating her ass up in those comments because they were like, oh, the entitlement is real with this one. Like, and the fact that she keeps making these videos, and it's like, girl, why don't you take a step back? Oh, who's your friends and family? Like, they don't see how entitled you look in these videos. It's always what's being done to you. We didn't even know. Well, if you didn't see that big sign and we all see it just on the video and you're right there with it,
right.
You don't care. You don't think rules apply to you, which is why I think there's something more to that. But anyway, so that was the thing. That was my rabbit hole for this week. And then I found this, not because now I'm all into menopause, so I found this HRT doctor on TikTok that I follow. But it's not a rabbit hole. I just follow it.
Not yet. It's not a rabbit hole yet.
No, and I'm still watching the horses give birth.
Okay, so I have 2 rabbit holes of the week, but I guess I'll just go with one, and then on Thursday I'll talk about the other one. I'll talk about the one this week. I named our episode tonight "Sent from My Iphoen" because I have been down, and it's spelled wrong on purpose. I have been down the baby reindeer rabbit hole. For those of you who don't know, Baby Reindeer is a new show on Netflix that is based on a true story of a guy who was stalked by a woman. She came into the pub. He was the bartender. She came into the pub. She was crying. She ordered he had to make her order something, of course. And she said she didn't have the money, so he offered her a cup of tea. And it all went downhill.
What'd he do that for?
What'd he do that for? You hear me? I did not watch the show first. What I watched first was this lady who says that she is the woman portrayed in the show, which I would have never admitted that shit. They could have punched me in my nose and hung me upside down. Yes, she does, but I would have never come out and said that though. So,
but that's how you know she's crazy.
That's how you know she. Listen. So I watched the interview that she does with Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan is some, right wing guy who.
I know, but I like him.
Yeah. I mean, he gonna
not
say
because of that, but.
Yeah. He gonna say what's on his mind. Let me tell you that. He ain't gonna shy away from it. He just gonna say what he thinking and be done with it. And he's a good interviewer. He has good tactics. So he interviews her, and so basically there are 41,000 emails that she sent this man. I don't know if he said maybe 355 voicemails. Like she called him, she called his parents, and so she's just doing this interview. And so finally, after the interview, I'm like, I have to watch the show. And the resemblance of the actress and the real person was so spot on. The cadence of her speech, it was just amazing. So apparently, so after I watched the interview with Piers Morgan, the next day, it's like people allegedly, let me say all this, allegedly. Yeah. So then Piers Morgan allegedly paid her £250 to do this interview. Well, next, of course, the next day, people are releasing stuff saying that she allegedly reached out to Pierce Morgan in the show and said she wanted £1 million.
Oh my God.
And so she's talking about how the Daily Mail had like reached out to her to talk to her, and so allegedly she's been reaching back out to the Daily Mail. So now I'm like, oh Lord, Pierce Morgan, you done got you a stalker now.
Yeah. A crazy one.
And the Monica reminded me to say that the guy. This is the craziest part. The guy who is acting as the star of the show, it's really him. So he's like Regina playing Erica. What?
Oh, it's really
Regina
him?
playing Erica on TV. Oh,
okay. I didn't know that. God, he's re-traumatizing himself.
Yeah. Listen, so there's this scene. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it. So if you don't want to know the spoiler, just cut it down real quick. There's this scene where this episode where he talks about being sexually assaulted by a guy, basically groomed and sexually assaulted because, he would get high on all these drugs or whatever and wake up with the evidence of the attack, right?
Oh, okay.
And he had to play that out. He played out his own SA, right? Like,
what the hell?
How nuts are you? And I will say that in the show, he never tried to paint himself as just a victim. He was equally obsessed with her, trying to figure out how was she this nuts. He would like listen to the voice, like organize them by like, she's angry in these, she's happy in these, she's despair in these. Like, these are the ones where she was reading into our conversations way too much. Like, she quote unquote had a photographic memory. And so Pierce would say stuff like, did you know Richard Gadd? And she go, yeah, I met him a couple of times, 2, 3, 10 times. Did you email him? No, I didn't email him. I emailed him 18 times. Like, what? Girl, get your straight. I'm a lawyer. He's a homosexual. He was all over me. Like, he would like change all of his, like, she just dogged him as much as she could. Like, she's backhanded. Oh God, it is a rabbit hole for you. I have been trying to get everybody I know to like watch it. Monica said she was his chance to practice. She was his chance to practice being a therapist. Yes, he thought he was going to. Didn't I just talk about the Captain Save-A-Ho mentality?
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Sometimes you can't. What said it best? 3-6 Mafia. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You can't save them. You can't save them. And that's even me telling myself that sometimes. Like, I will try to do whatever I can for people. And sometimes I just have to remember that I can't save you. You have to want to save yourself. All I can do is give you the space to do what you do. Now, I don't know about this stalking shit, because it took him 6 months to report her. And that was only after she assaulted his transsexual girlfriend and she was about to leave his ass.
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so he was forced into ratting.
Yeah, because it's not that serious. I can handle Martha. And Martha was handling his ass and everybody else. His mama, his dad. Like, yes.
I'm going to have to go down the rabbit hole of this now.
Go down. I'm telling you. And they're only like 30-minute episodes, so they're not too bad. So shout out to Sonya for suggested when I asked for a title sent from my iPhone because it was hilarious. She would send these emails, right? And at the end of the email, she would type sent from my iPhone, like it was sent from my iPhone, even though he would see her in the pub with no iPhone.
Yeah, she was totally thrown off.
Yeah. Monica says it was only after 6 of 9 months of her sitting on the bus stop in front of his house that he finally was like, okay, let me help this bitch.
Oh, hell no.
She'll be out there all day, cold, rain, anything.
That is so weird.
It's so weird. It was so weird. And just to and then okay, so now this is the part of the rabbit hole I'm on because of course I'm still stuck. People are like going down her like Facebook timelines to like confirm like things that she did, things she didn't do, like the in the emails that they were using, they would like all the words would be misspelled, like iPhone, from my iPhone, which is how you know it was instead of written. And all her posts were like that. And then they were like, she had like 2 accounts, and people are like, I thought they were fake. But I mean, the internet sleuths are doing what the internet sleuths do. And they found her because one of the tweets that they brought up on the show, when they looked it up, they found it. And it was really tagging him. So now people are like looking at his old comedy videos, which I will say he was terrible. He was a terrible comedian. Man, buddy, you were terrible. You were terrible, and that's not allegedly because I saw it with my own eyes, baby. You was terrible.
Oh, shit.
And I'm really glad that you quit. You are better as a dramatic actor. But what I want to know is, why haven't they found the man? If they can find the woman who stalked him so easily, why haven't they found the man who assaulted him? Like, that's the person who needs to be found. Do you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
It is.
I guess because it's a crime. Well, I mean, stalking is a crime too, but not like.
JC says everyone involved is just so weird. Like the dude too. Not that he's not a real victim, but like, why are you just playing this out? Like, is this therapeutic for you?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, how can you play that out?
And he was so good. Like, you knew his tears were real. Not like, okay, so you know, like that episode of Will Smith when Will Smith is like, "Why don't my daddy love me?" and cries.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that episode. Well, I remember that episode. I was so young, but it really stuck to me because I was like, damn, he cried for real. But it didn't feel like that. Like, these felt like real sobs. You know, like he went to that deep, dark place and was really like sobbing again. Like, he was grieving again. JC said it's therapeutic when you play it out with a therapist, not for the whole world. Yeah, this shit is wild. So that is my rabbit hole of the week. Who knows where I'll be next week? Who knows where I'll be next week?
I know. Let's see where the week takes us.
Let's see where the week takes
exciting.
us. And
kind
for the record,
to find out.
I know. Just for the record, we have not completely given up on the 9-month madness, but it's been really quiet over there. And I think it's because someone is actually going to do like some type of live something from the rest of the cruise. That's the vibe that I'm getting.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
they're just boring to me now.
Yeah, like,
I don't know what happened, but they just boring to me now. I
never got off the boat.
Past their things.
Yeah. They ain't been getting off the boat. People aren't like.
Well, they've been doing they was in Africa, so they did a couple safaris and a helicopter ride, which was pretty, but you know.
Mm. One of the van life people I watched went on a helicopter ride in Alaska and was like crunching around in a glacier and like this 400-foot drop, and I was just like, back up, you too close. I'm like, no, back up, sis, back up. Well, I guess that's all I have then. I hope
All I got
that
ain't got no more.
ain't got no more. Cause what Gloria Hallelujah said at the end of the day gotta end.
They go in, yeah.
I just love Glow. I love her. I can't wait to find me a sticker or something. I'm gonna have to print it out and like laminate it so I can put it in my planner so I can channel in a ratchet. I love that for me. Okay. Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Real Talk, Real Plans with Riri and
Coco.
Yay! Please be sure to check us out on Instagram at Real Talk with Riri or Coco Plans 2. Also, with the 9-month cruise, they are making a documentary and have all signed NDAs now. Something was going on. I knew something had to be going on. Okay, so be sure to check out that. You can click the link tree in my bio so that you can buy us some coffee, help fund the show so that we can continue to, pay Bog Talk money so that we can still be here, right? We're going to plan another live stream so that Coco can be on the live stream also. I cannot wait for that. So, Coco, we have to get our time together so we can do that soon.
Yes, I'm down for that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. All right. So we're going to, don't forget to click the link tree in our bio. Check out all the codes. Buy us some coffee. Send us some coffee even. Just ask for the address. I mean, we're going to have to get Coco on some coffee, some more coffee. She got these fancy, like, grinders where she's, like, grinding up the stuff and putting it in the espresso thing or whatever it is. It was so good. My coffee was so good.
No, but I do want some different flavors.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to have to get you some too. All right. Make sure that you remember to keep it messy and never malicious, y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.